The only way out of the labyrinth of suffering is to forgive. The best way to predict the future is to create it. You may have to fight a battle more than once to win it. Tough times never last, but tough people do. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Problems are not stop signs, they are guidelines. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. Turn your wounds into wisdom. We must embrace pain and burn it as fuel for our journey. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. Out of difficulties grow miracles. The greater the obstacle, the more glory in overcoming it. Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goal. Every adversity, every failure, every heartache carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. Hard times may have held you down, but they will not last forever. When all is said and done, you will be increased. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. The struggle you're in today is developing the strength you need for tomorrow. Problems are the price you pay for progress. What seems to us as bitter trials are often blessings in disguise. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life as by the obstacles which he has overcome. Just when the caterpillar thought the world was over, it became a butterfly. It always seems impossible until it is done. A problem is a chance for you to do your best. The human spirit is stronger than anything that can happen to it. We must meet the challenge rather than wish it were not before us. Success is how high you bounce when you hit bottom. The darkest hour has only 60 minutes. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. When life gives you 100 reasons to cry, show life that you have 1,000 reasons to smile. Smooth seas do not make skillful sailors. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, I will try again tomorrow. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow is our doubts of today. Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. Adversity introduces a man to himself. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. If you're going through hell, keep going. Things turn out best for the people who make the best of the way things turn out. The harder the conflict, the more glorious the triumph. No matter how much it hurts now, someday you will look back and realize your struggles changed your life for the better. Perseverance is not a long race. It is many short races one after the other. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. The only thing standing between you and your goal is the story you keep telling yourself as to why you can't achieve it. Your present circumstances don't determine where you can go. They merely determine where you start. We don't develop courage by being happy every day. We develop it by surviving difficult times and challenging adversity. When we least expect it, life sets us a challenge to test our courage and willingness to change. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Believe you can and you're halfway there. When you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. That's what the storm is all about. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. To be tested is good. The challenged life may be the best therapist. No pressure, no diamonds. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. When one door of happiness closes, another opens. But often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one which has been opened for us. Do not pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. Success is not how high you have climbed, but how you make a positive difference to the world. You never know how strong you are until being strong is your only choice. Obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it, go through it or work around it. It is not the mountain we conquer, but ourselves. Where there is no struggle, there is no strength. The bravest sight in the world is to see a great man struggling against adversity. Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart. The only thing that overcomes hard luck is hard work. Keep your face always toward the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. The difference between stumbling blocks and stepping stones is how you use them.